Welcome, everybody, to the very first Ace Attorney Abridged Podcast. My name is Matthew Haynes. You can call me Matt. I play Phoenix, also Winston Payne from the first and second episodes, and we're very excited to bring this to you. So let me let my friends introduce themselves.
Yeah, I'm SankayyVA. I play the Judge Will Powers and the ever so lovely Man in Gallery, as we've named him. I'm excited to start this. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm Kejayco. Pronounce my name wrong, I will get angry. I'm kidding. I'm Kejayco. I'm the guy that started this series. I'm mainly.
It's going to be you who ends it.
I spent like ages and ages on the computer just putting shit together, and yeah, that's basically all that's relevant at the moment. So.
You're so modest. You're essentially a wizard with the computer. From a backseat perspective, watching both of these two just do their magic with the audio and the visual effects, and taking just what is, the beautiful series of Ace Attorney and turning it into our or Kej's vision it's incredible. So we'll definitely be talking about that at some point today in the future. We'll see.
Yeah, so this is something that I just want to start. I just started because why not? It seemed like a fun idea. Sankay is amazing. Because I'm the main editor. I do the video stuff, and then Sankay helps with the visual edits and stuff. We'll get to that. We'll probably get to that later. But yeah, Sankay's been Sankay and Matt. They've been really huge help recently with production. It's been amazing.
Yeah, so, I came in for the first episode because I love Ace Attorney, and the fact that this was an abridged series really piqued my interest. I will always audition for any abridged series, unless clearly it doesn't have a writing team behind it a lot of them do. A lot of them just ask for writers, editors, producers, all these people.
Do it?
It's I want my name behind this, but I don't want to do any of the work, just leave it to someone else.
All those casting calls where they're like, hey, we have an idea, but we need everyone to make it happen. And I'll be dipping out 2-3 months in without saying a word, so good luck.
But yeah, I came in episode 1 for Judge, and I was I'm just gonna pull off my big man on campus kind of voice that I love doing. It's always great. And I went from there, and I see the script. I'm okay, so they're smashing this. No. I was not told of any kind of smash jokes that would be in this script, so I just went with it, right? I recorded for episode 1, which is actually episodes 1 and 2 together, because
I should mention, because the episode ended up being so long that I was it was. The runtime was probably the original runtime was probably longer than the actual episode 1 in the anime itself, which kind of goes against the whole abridged thing, which means it means to shorten, right? So if you have a 30-minute script which is meant for a 20-minute episode, something's gone a bit. So I split it, and it went for about we had episode 1 was 8 minutes, episode 2 was 10 minutes or something like that. So yeah, that was a good.
And then I think it was episode 3, I think, is when the episode was it was I was hey, so I'm thinking of a little bit of changes here and there. And I was oh, well.
yeah. Can I make a suggestion? And it was I'm running the show now. This is my show now.
I don't want to say it turned to that, but it kind of did at the same time.
Well, here's the thing I was going to say before you kept going on about how great you were. No, I'm just kidding. Was that you are a fantastic writer. We had writers on, and collectively the first episode, it had some bumps. It was a little rough, but the bones were there.
Yeah.
But the reading and this, the future episodes that I've been able to read ahead for, I was okay.
Matt gushes about them to me nonstop on a daily basis.
we had a conversation. I just for about 10 minutes fanboyed, and I could feel the cheeks reddening over the internet of Sankayyv, because it's amazing. And I was just excited as a voice actor to, embody those words and put my spin into it. But because it was just such solid writing. And it was like I could feel the story just from the script. And I feel like, I always watch interviews with actors and they're like, I always look for that one script. I look for that one script. And then when they find it, they're like, yes, like now I understand what they're talking about. Like when you read someone's work that's just like chef's kiss, that was the moment, episode 5. I was like, this guy knows what he's doing. I'm excited for this series here.
Because I think we went into episode 5 where the script, I didn't want to say it was in shambles, but I think it was half done at that point, and I finished the latter half, and then I went back and revised a lot of the jokes so they would kind of remain more consistent throughout the rest of the episode.
That's right. You essentially wrote the bulk of probably 98% of episode 5 back before we took a hiatus, and then you came back when we started working on episode 4 and editing again. You started revising the script again, changing a bunch of stuff.
Episode 5 script went through so many revisions, but I'm so happy with the way it turned out, because usually after you do a lot of revisions like that, you lose the original focus of the script, right? But I don't think I
Phoenix
lost
is in space?
the focus on that.
No, bring him back down. Now he's in a zoo. Okay.
Ah, shit. Now he's in a Nickelodeon cartoon. What am I going to do now?
Yabba dabba doo. Wait, that's not Nickelodeon.
No, that's not. Wait. What was that?
Can we say that? That was Fred Flintstone.
I mean, what did the Flintstones? What network was that?
Cartoon Network?
Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Cartoon Network.
Hanna-Barbera. Boomerang.
Yeah. I think probably Warner Brothers, maybe. Anyway.
Yeah.
Going back to what Sankayyv said, because he just kind of stepped up and started helping out with the writing. So I was like, hey, so Sankayyv, you gonna be a writer now? And he's like, oh nah, I'm just helping out.
Don't call me.
And then he wrote a bunch of. He just started writing episode 5 and 6 and what. I was like, okay, Sankayyv, you're awesome. You welcome to the team, in writing and stuff. I was like, yes, and then he said he was free to help with live direction and stuff, and then Matt was also interested. I said, Matt and Sankayyv, they've been really active in the creative side of production. So yeah,
for better or worse. Yeah,
I'm gonna put my money on the better part, honestly.
I would.
You guys are
I think
amazing.
This is honestly a dream team. They gave me the director's role. And I was like, okay, I have responsibility. And I ran with it. Immediately the next day I was like, okay, let's make this happen. And
I'm surprised you just didn't kind of run away from the entire production, honestly. It's
a wonder.
Look,
man. Look, I like marketing. I like to make the thing that I tell everybody is I like to make other people's dreams a reality. I like to live my life as full as I can. I'm a kind of person that does everything just to see if I like it or not, and I'll never know what it's like to help produce a series and make something successful if I don't give it my all. And that's what I did for you guys, because I saw it in you guys. You were giving me that same exact energy, and I vibe with that. So I was excited to just start throwing out ideas and writing walls of text 3 or 4 times while you're still asleep. So when you wake up, you can see the madness that is my brain.
Oh, that was one hell of a night. I wake up and in my bed, I'm like, oh man, I got so many messages while I was asleep. I wonder what happened. I'm looking. Matt just sends 5 entire paragraphs of text. I'm just staring at it blankly. I'm not even reading. I'm like, I'll read this later. I can't right now.
I have this idea and this idea. Sorry for the wall of text. Here's another wall of text apologizing, but here's another idea.
That was a morning for sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to cut back on it. So
no. I might just make just this extra space just called Matt's lines of text, just Matt's ideas.
Yeah, Matt's ramblings.
We'll just force Matt to just voice all of those lines, and then put them on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Note 345. Space. I really like space. We're going to do space.
I'm gonna do an episode of space, and you're gonna like it.
So I have a question, Matt. So I think Sankay like shared like a bit of his thoughts on when he joined the project. What were your like original thoughts when auditioning and being casted for the project?
Oh, okay, yeah, this is fun. So I had been surfing through Casting Call Club, a wonderful site. Not sponsored, but maybe
only the best.
One day. It's fantastic, and I think it was during my time where I think every day I had done at least 20 or 30 auditions a day. I was a mad lad.
Truly.
And I just remember seeing all of these roles, and I was like, oh, my stepsister played these games. Okay, so spoiler alert, I've never played the games myself, but I've always watched other people play them. So I know of the series, I know what happens, but I've never, experienced it for myself.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So, bad, Matt. I'll do it one day, I promise. Maybe we can put it up on the channel. It'll be like a stream thing. Who knows? Anyway, ideas. Got to write that down in the next
right.
channel.
Put in your wall of text.
Yes.
Like your
Matt's Ramblings number one.
Matt's Ramblings number one.
Live stream? So I was looking at all these characters, and I think I auditioned for everybody, even like the female characters. And I know for a fact I can't do kid voices and females. It's rough. It's not good. And I auditioned for Judge.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, you did audition for Judge. I did hear your audition. That's right.
Yeah, I auditioned for Judge, and I was like so thankful that Sankay took it, just because. Not that I want to use that voice for someone else, or at least in a rendition of it. But I love your version of the Judge. Every time I hear it, it like tickles my brain, and I was like, yeah, that's his voice. So I auditioned for Phoenix, and it was closest to my voice. I think the outcome that we ended up getting in the series was a mixture of my voice and a little bit higher. So I like that it's a very easy voice to get into, but my all-time favorite.
Oh yeah, that's one.
Was Winston Payne.
I heard it in the audition. I was like, that's a winner right there. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
And I don't know what struck me to do that voice because I look at this guy and I'm like, yeah, he's a weasel. he's a little bastard. So
and you're gonna have to voice like 2 different instances of him, aren't you gonna have to do that?
Wait, does he? Oh yeah, young Winston Payne.
Yeah, young Winston Payne.
Like with that pompadour haircut, the haircut.
Honestly, I feel
green
like
suit.
I want there to be a backstory, and this might be spoilers, so good for you for anybody who's listening. I want there to be a backstory that he used to have a super deep voice.
He just lost it.
He literally just sounds like Elvis.
Vocal surgery.
Something crazy. Who knows? We'll see what ends up happening. But that's my headcanon. I have a couple different headcanons. So I ran with that. And after I got the call for both characters, I was like, fuck yeah, I like this. I'm gonna have so much fun. And then like I've been gushing about the production. There was actually communication back and forth. The project actually continued. And I feel like I've made some really good friends in here, guys. So, just to sum it all up, I was excited from the beginning, and I'm probably more excited now than I was, and I was pretty damn excited then.
Yeah, it's just been like going uphill so far. I'm really happy I'm just happy every time I look at Ace Attorney Abridged. I mean, when we go to editing and lip flaps, I'm like, oh my god, it's lip flaps. But like, it's not that big of a deal anymore for me. So I'm like, oh wow, we're editing Ace Attorney Abridged. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I look the most forward to doing the small little visual edits that our viewers are none the wiser for. It's great. Because, like, it's a blink and you'll miss it kind of thing.
The Easter eggs.
We got a bunch in episode 4. Like, Sankay.
So
like, I was like, I don't, like, some of them Sankay just kind of did.
I was like, hey, look at that frame. Can you give me that frame real quick?
Yeah.
I'm just going to fuck with it real quick.
Just give me that frame.
It's like, I'll often edit with Matt and Sankay on board, and like they can give like feedback and advice like while I'm doing it. Sometimes it's a bit slower, sometimes it gets the job done like really well. We get to like go through it nicely. So I'm streaming like via Discord, like, and then Sankay sees this frame and he's like, yo, give me that frame. And then so we got a bunch I specifically requested for him to fix the autopsy report, and he did the job.
Go back and look at the autopsy report.
He did not.
Several times.
There's two different edits of the autopsy report for different shots. So yeah, viewers,
There's
keep your
three
eyes
actually.
peeled.
Yeah, there's three.
Oh,
There's
three?
a broad view and 2 close-ups, I think.
Oh yeah, I know. I was thinking about the 2 close-ups. Is that the
broad
one
view is my favorite.
Is that the one I showed Puff?
Do not know.
With the text.
I
If it's
can't
text-
remember.
If it's text-based, it's the close-ups. If it's the broad view, it's like it's completely changed.
Yeah, no. I think it's just a new photo. Yeah, I think that's the one I sent. Yeah.
Yeah. So no spoilers here. You got to go rewatch.
No,
the
you gotta
episodes
go and
keep
watch the
an eye
episode.
out.
I'll link them. Obviously, I'll link it in the description because I'm because I do that.
Right. And then you
Shilling.
just join the Discord, just post it in general chat, and we'll give you a piece of candy or something. I don't know.
Send it to all your
There's-
friends. We won't hunt you down.
Guys, don't forget to join it. We have a Discord server. Don't forget to smash like and subscribe.
Don't be careful though, because I'm a Discord moderator, and I'll ban you if you do anything bad.
I actually am a Discord
All praise
moderator. I moderate on the official Inner Sloth Discord. Yes, the Among Us people. Yes,
Among
I
Us.
moderate there. Well, I actually don't really my main focus isn't the Among Us channels. It's the Henry Stickmin ones. God, being a Discord moderator is like the weirdest brag. Honestly, like it's not not good, but it's not bad.
Moderator.
Yeah, like
Winston
it
Payne
also
is a
has
Discord
that that meme connotation to it, but like it's good. Like we help out. We
Yeah.
keep the chats civil, keep it nice and safe as well.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You're like lawful neutral or lawful.
guys,
good.
but guys, I'm gonna ask only once. Please keep the memes out of general. We actually don't have a general chat.
We have a
we
meme
actually-
channel just for that.
Yeah.
We actually don't have a meme channel in Inner Sloth
The entire
because
thing's a meme. Oh no, Innersloth.
in Inner Sloth we don't have a meme channel because of spam and stuff. It's not worth having a meme channel.
For that,
that-
there's a fuck ton of people in that channel too, aren't there? There's like
So
many people.
the server it reached a point where we had over 800,000 members.
cool.
Then we had to do a purge because most of them were not even verified. They were just taking up space. Because we have a verification system, so you join and then they just they just sit there and don't do anything. So we had a massive purge, and then we went down to 200,000 members, and now we're back. Now we're back up to 400,000. Yeah,
It's still a lot. Still a lot.
still a lot, honestly.
I mean, is it though?
You cut it in half, and it's still a lot of people.
All I'm saying
It
is
is.
the Ace Attorney Abridged channel is gonna get there one day, and we're gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna get to 800,000 people in this.
And
this Discord.
everyone is going to talk.
Yeah.
Everyone's
I'm gonna
just
force
post
them to
Among Us
talk. I'm gonna
memes.
hold a gun to every single one of their heads and just make
Yeah.
them talk.
It's so funny. You guys are talking about moderation and keeping everything civil, and I'm like, I have to try not to cause chaos in this thing.
Oh my god, Matt.
Every time I'm like, hey, this is a draft of what I'm posting, just so you know, it took me 3 times to edit each time. Because before it's like, hey, fuck faces. Like, no, it's a little too strong. It's a little too strong. Gotta reel it back. Greetings, everyone.
I'm constantly on that fence of really just getting in everyone's faces when I'm doing dev announcements. I'm like, greetings, exalted ones.
Yeah.
You have been
I love
summoned
it.
for live direction.
Oh my
I
god,
know,
you
I
did
love
right, Greetings Exalted
Greetings,
ones.
exalted ones. Yeah.
I took a line out of Star Wars book because fuck
that's
it, why
the-
not, right?
Because the judge, who's also the neighbor in episode 3, he watched Star. Well, he didn't watch Star Wars, but
He didn't
Judges
get to watch
confirmed
Star
neighbors.
he didn't get to watch Star Wars.
didn't.
Phoenix, Phoenix making noise just kind of put him off. He was trying.
I'm so sorry that my mentor died.
Fucking asshole.
So yeah,
Still reeling over it.
Yeah, I think we had that idea while we were making episode 3, right?
Yeah.
Like, we were gonna
remember that
is
discussion, too.
Phoenix gonna like fucking talk to someone through his floor? Because he's just talking to himself in the show. Might as well make it a funny little haha joke, right?
Yeah.
I think it was literally like, wouldn't it be funny if it were the judge and the judge comes in and is just like, is like looking at Phoenix like, you son of a bitch.
Yes. I wrote it originally as just angry neighbor, and then I think it was you that said, what if it was the judge? I was like, oh my god, that takes this to a whole nother level.
Yeah, all those little things. It's just
I love
like
callback
keeping
jokes
everything
are, like,
connected.
They're always such a pleasure to do. It's like, hey, remember when we did this funny haha joke? I think we have a couple of those in episode 5. Not too sure about 6. I think 6 is kind of like a fresh start.
Yeah, because it's a new case. Like it's the first day of the case. So
yeah, that's the thing about like seasonal jokes versus episode jokes versus like series jokes.
Yeah,
I think we can say it because it's pretty clear. But my favorite episode joke is just the Phoenix always saying at least once, "Wait, what?"
Oh yeah, I love that trope. It was an accident.
Wait,
I didn't actually expect. I wrote that, at least for when I did it in my writing pit. That was not intentional, but it worked.
Yeah, no, I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh god, guys, I'm drawing a blank right now. I don't know if that's in episode 6. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wait, what? Oh my god.
worry.
Oh, it'll be
in
there.
there.
Don't worry. It's gonna be there. If it's not there, Matt will improv the shit out of it. It'll be there.
Better.
Oh my god, the improv. Speaking of that, okay, before we get into improv, the bloop. So to date this episode, the blooper reel came out. Oh, I think I'm getting a little bit of stressful feedback in here. No.
Did you fall?
I don't know if you'll be able to. So I've been having an issue with my wire. I replaced my XLR cable, but I might just need to get something figured out. Anyway, so the blooper reel just came out a few hours ago or yesterday, and
I'm gonna say yesterday,
Sake.
just to be safe.
yeah, Sake, you are my hero, man. Okay, so I was always business professional. You send in the lines, you clean it up, you take out all the nastiness and all the bad outtakes. But no, my God, I've heard just. You all will hear it eventually, but it is gold the entire time.
I don't know. My opinions on keeping outtakes and bloopers and all that have always been no matter what project I'm working on, I will always send the raw audio for whatever project I am currently in. So because I don't like just fucking having a set amount of lines or just kind of doing all this and keep throwing it all away, because it's mistakes are what make you human, right? It's why not add that in to give the director a laugh or give the editor a laugh? Why? It's just doesn't make sense to just leave them out or just delete them for me. I've been doing it since I started doing voice acting. I've been having my outtakes bin in there, and sometimes the outtakes at first they would overtake the original lines, but I would edit those out. I'd keep the solid ones that I thought personally were funny and just send those.
I think episode 1 was at least to me, I haven't listened to episode 1's lines in a while, but your judge ones were a bit cleaner. There weren't as many outtakes or anything.
Because the judge didn't have a lot of lines in episode 1 and 2. He just he was there. He was there to
quarters in
hey,
session.
calm down.
Shut up. Yeah, it was. He probably had 4 lines altogether or something. You voiced Will Powers and stuff, and so we got a bunch of bloopers. And Man in Gallery, you died, so we got a bunch of pain.
Fun pain.
Fun pain. The judge, the angry neighbor who's also the judge. You voiced the prison guard, Man in Gallery, and all those outtakes, but just beautiful.
I'm so sorry because I watched the bloopers with my friends yesterday, and they were you kind of out voice every single voice actor like 3-1. I'm like, I don't know what happened, guys. I blacked out and I just started screaming. I'm sorry. Okay,
I became a person. No, it was like by far, Man in Gallery is my absolute favorite.
It's
character.
everyone's favorite because it's just a silly, funny voice that goes, yeah! Oh, I peaked there. I didn't peak there. Thank God.
Let's be honest. Man in Gallery is just you. Like that's why
it's just
that's why
me unhinged.
It's not. They're like, he's the best voice actor. You're like, it's just me.
You know what's the best thing about Man in Gallery, in my opinion, is that the fact that he came out of nowhere. He was never in the script at all.
Yeah.
We were doing.
I came up to Kej. I was like,
gold.
Kej, I
remember this. No, I remember this specifically. I remember it specifically. We were doing voice testing for like potential future characters, like Shelley the Killer and Cody Hackins and all those other guys, Salmonella, and then Sankay was like, he was like,
how about this guy?
He's like, Kej, what if? So like how there's the gallery, it's just a bunch of 3D people. What if they're not actually there? They're just a bunch of VTubers. Okay, I made up the VTubers bit, but that's my headcanon that they're all VTubers. Mm-hmm. So what if there's actually one real person? There's only one person who's physically at the gallery, and that
just the premise alone is so good.
And I was like, all right, yeah, that sounds fun. And then I was like, all right, so he's gonna be like screaming, and Sankay's like, yeah, I'll record it right now.
Let me show you what I got.
Yeah, let me just go in the booth real quick. I'll come up with some samples. Here you go.
And so he just recorded like a bunch of lines that are gonna be used for like current cases and future cases. Just a bunch of stock to work with.
Yeah, I came up with like a lot of things. I was in the booth. I remember I was like, okay, so what's the case after this one? What's the case after that one? And I came up with one for every single case in the first game at least, because
just the first game.
To the actual future ones with a lot.
Oh, it's it's Edgeworth. Oh, it's Will Powers. Oh, it's the Steel Samurai. And obviously in his voice, because I don't want to peak the. I don't even want to try screaming like that. But he sent the one file. And I listened to it, and I died laughing. And I was like, oh my God, this is...
So, can I be honest with you guys?
Yeah.
My brother is having a baby girl soon, so I've been looking for toys and stuff to go celebrate, right? Yeah, thank you. And I shit you not, I looked into taking some of those sound bites and putting it into a Build-A-Bear for myself, because I love Man in Gallery so much. It would be Bear in Gallery, and I was gonna be like, just squeeze it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the yeah sound.
If you need custom sounds, Matt, I will record them just for you.
We'll talk
let's just have a little listen to the yeah sound.
Yeah, can we get that on the podcast right here? Yeah! Wonderful.
Bravo.
Wow. So yeah, it's my favorite line. It's a bunch of people in the Discord really love that line as well, and also hate it a lot. It's Man in Gallery is just amazing.
Is that?
It's so
like Man in Gallery.
It's so silly that it's good. I think it's like.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we're in talks to incorporate Man in Gallery just a little bit more.
He's probably gonna have an active role.
So Man in Gallery is not the only Ace Attorney Abridged specific character. Kej, you had another character that you created. That's right.
Episode 3. So I was watching the anime as I was writing episode 3, because I was the one that I wrote the bulk of the script for. Let me start again. So I wrote the bulk of the script for episode 3. So I was I just spent 3 hours just writing the whole episode one go. So I was going through the anime and watching as well, and then when Gumshoe stopped right here, I saw there was a detective next to him, and when he's going through the evidence, like when he sees like Maya's name written in blood, which looked a lot like the word pet, because it's the Japanese one, right? The anime uses the Japanese
Mayoi,
stuff, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mayoi. Yeah. But like I looked at it I shared it to the Discord, and they were like, "That looks like the word pet." So I was like, "All right, let's make that a joke." So so I was writing, and then there was a guy standing next to Gumshoe. He didn't talk; he was just there. But I was like, "I'm gonna make him talk, even if it's just one line. I'm gonna make him talk. His name will be Detective Andy, and he will speak." So you hear him you hear him just like, actually I think that it's Japanese, like it's not pet, like with Phoenix and Gumshoe. Yeah, it's just a small line, but I love it so much. Shout out to Kazi for voicing that. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it did a great job. It was like you could hear the nah, man. like you could hear the absolute I'm tired of Gumshoe's shit. In my headcanon, again, we're gonna talk about headcanons a lot. In my headcanon, that was the last straw, and he fucking quit right on the spot. Like, nah, man, I don't speak Japanese. I'm out.
Another character. Technically, he is. I think he does have lines in the actual. Yeah, he does have lip flaps and lines in the actual anime. But like, we just changed his character completely to. He's the prison guard in episode 4.
Yes.
that was Sankei's idea. I give all credit to him. He's like, let's make this other guy scream.
I don't know where I came up with the idea for the prison guard, but I don't know. It's like everyone's living in a world of just fucking ridiculousness.
Madness.
And like the only sane, only kind of sane people are the main characters.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, we kind of really turned it on its head. Like when it started, like everyone was kind of insane in their own way, and then like people, it's the tables have turned really. Like,
it's not just the main cast that's insane anymore. It's the entire world.
It's
Japanophonia is insane. Honestly, it's probably just a weird city.
Yeah.
Weird
It's not even a
state.
city.
The city
It's
of
a state.
the city of Santa Cruz.
Oh my god. No.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, this project has been insane. Just like I cannot believe how far we've kind of just like pushed the envelope in terms of what we can do and like how much we've improved with it. Like,
the improvements.
if you look at episode 1 versus like the most recent one today, which is episode 4, you can tell
Total
like,
production value.
Complete
everything
difference.
has been just it's
Everything.
just come for the better.
Yeah, and like we really did push the boundaries. Like we pushed the production so hard that my PC froze in the red white scene in episode 4.
Oh yeah.
Premiere was like so like I had to switch off, like I had to turn down my quality while editing just so that it would work. It's
And
just dying.
not only the production, not only the writing, not only the voice acting. I mean, the voice acting in itself, everybody, leaps and bounds. But the production time. There was a week where we went through an entire 5-6 scenes that would have taken only, like several months.
Episode 4, like, cause episode 4, like, we were having a lot of trouble with it. We had a bunch of a little bit of a production speed bump, I'd say. So we had I had a bunch of personal commitments, so I had to take a hiatus in December, and then I came back in January. We started again with editing and whatnot, and then I released the video. I released the hiatus video, which I'm really happy that we managed to pull that off.
We really just kind of like came up with that on the spot. We were like, okay, so we need to like
make an
address
announcement.
what's happening and like why we're taking so long. And I'm really proud of how we like handled the announcement for it. Like in the terms of like, wow, it's like in character. It's like Phoenix still in prison at this point. And he's like talking to Maya.
Yeah, and I thought that was really good. It's like, okay, so some time's gone through. She's still in there. He's like, I haven't forgotten about you. Who the fuck are you talking to? You're breaking the fourth wall down here.
Also, excellent introduction for our new voice actor for Maya, SankayyVA. Amazing person. Shout out to them.
I met her cause I sort of I guess I could say I kind of work with Team Turnabout sort of. So I knew Saki from there. She's the head of department of voice acting over there, and I reached out to her and said, "Hey, can you voice Maya?" And she's like, "Yes." And so I was like, oh, "Hell yeah, let's do this." And so, okay, we need
nah.
we need an announcement. We're doing an announcement, so we kind of need the lines like soon. It's like, yeah, all right. We did that hiatus video, and then it said it would come out within January to February, and I was like, I had about 5 scenes left to edit at the end of Feb. I was like, shit, okay, we gotta do this. So like every day, like the fastest, like we did like 1 scene in a day.
It was like one scene a day essentially.
Yeah, we went like we were really like working hard on it, making sure everything was okay. I'm really happy that we managed to do that. So I hopefully episode 5 won't take as long. But yeah,
especially with the amount of like actual direction that we have, and like we're planning more around like efficiency and quality, so we can get that out, work on it at the same time. Fun fact. In about a month, I don't think I'm going to be able to talk for an entire month because I'm getting my wisdom teeth removed. So that's why I'm probably going to have to record lines really early for future episodes.
Right.
So the voices that you're going to be hearing in episode 5 and 6 are going to be ones recorded months in advance.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Sankey from the past.
Sankey from the past. Let's go.
I don't have 4 teeth out of my however many that I have left.
Okay, wait. Okay, so we've sort of established how to pronounce my name. I forgot. How do we pronounce your name, Sankey? Is it Sankey or Sankey? Or
see, that's the thing. It's always been interchangeable because I always know who's talking to me. At first my name has been fucking. It's been on a journey because. At like a very young age, I'm Canadian, right? So a little bit of context. I've always had a little bit of at like a young age, at like 11 or like 12, I had I fucking loved accents over letters. So my first name ever, here, I'll put this in chat. It was this. It was Sanke, but with like a little accent over the E.
Wow,
it was SANKE, and then after that, I never used that fucking name for like for a while, right? Sank, yeah. And then I went through my teens, right, with going through a ridiculous name I will never speak ever again because it's so fucking stupid. And then
69.
Was it like Ninja Master 47? I'm not gonna.
No, it was even worse than that. It was.
It's okay. I'm
not gonna say it.
Yeah, you don't have to say it. It's okay.
Otherwise, people are gonna be looking for my YouTube channel somewhere that has all my embarrassing videos on.
Don't want to dox Sankey right now.
Right now, you don't want to dox me. But
Let's
maybe
just say he took out a loan in that name.
But yeah, I didn't use that name for I want to say 5 to 6 years, and then when I turned 17, 18, I decided like, hey, I'm gonna start like, I want to like make a new name because the name I've had for this long, I actively hated. Like whenever people called upon me, I would always like, I don't use this word a lot, but I would cringe, and
that's kind of cringe. Not gonna lie.
It would hurt me when people would like call my name. I was like, okay, I'm changing my fucking name. Fuck this. So I would like change my name to Sankay, like Sankayy Lamau. So it was a fucking little alien meme. It was Sankay Lamau. And I was like, you know what? After 2 years of having that one on, I fucking got rid of the Lamau, and I was like, oh, Sankay works just fine. I like Sankay. You don't fucking hear any other Sankays.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the journey unique. That my fucking name came from.
Heads up, fellas. I'm not changing the way I say your names.
That's fine. You know, it's fine. I don't care.
It's okay.
It's mine, damn it. I love you guys.
You're also allowed to call me Kejayco because I've recently been allowing that. Yeah.
I've been allowing.
Kejayco.
Thanks, Jack.
Thanks, Jack. Yeah, my name is Jack. No, it's not. So yeah, my name I actually came up with this name late 2019. It's not it's not an old name. Before that, my handle was Real Jelly Bean, and I wanted I had a huge interest in. I had a huge interest in Minecraft, and my skin was like pink and like pastel colored. It was
like a jelly bean.
Actually, magenta was the name. Yeah. So yeah, you won't be able to find Real Jelly Bean because I made like Minecraft YouTube videos. You won't be able to find them anywhere, but I did that. So that's how I guess that's how I started picking up skills with like editing in Adobe Premiere, and then my passion for Dragon Ball started to come in, and then so that's how I got into like Dragon Ball Z. Well, I started rewatching like Dragon Ball Z Abridged and like watching the whole thing, and like going really into like editing and making your own stuff. And then that's when I also made, because on my channel you'll also find the Dragon Ball Xenoverse videos, those trailers that I made. So the first 2 videos on my channel were from that era, the Real Jelly Bean era.
And
also,
speaking of Minecraft, oh sorry, go on.
Yeah, also Real Jelly Bean, still my handle on Newgrounds. I'm gonna put a little plug for the Henry Stickmin fan game that I'm working on. It's called Attacking the Tower. Okay, but yeah, so you can't change your name on Newgrounds
We'll do plugs
unless
at the
unless you're a supporter of Newgrounds. One day I will support Newgrounds, and then just to change my name. No, but to support Newgrounds, and also to change my name to Kejayco finally. And yeah, I think that's all I need to say about my name. Back to you, my dude.
Matt?
Yo, Matt. Oh, that was Matt.
Yeah, we'll come back to your Minecraft comment after my name. So after
your name,
forging a strong and just intimidating moniker in the fires of Mount Olympus, I decided to just go with, the one that I was given at birth. Because I grew up in the era, I'm old. I grew up in the era of like RAR XD, XX, Suicide Kid, 95. Like, yeah, no, it wouldn't have been pretty. So I was just like, you know what? I want to work. Let me just use my name, and that's also my face in the Discord. Hopefully you don't think I'm ugly, because that's what I got. So thanks,
you're
bro.
handsome, my dude. I love you.
Guys, listen,
So,
I'm wearing headphones.
Matt,
if it gets any bigger.
Would you be willing to tell us what your old username is if there's nothing attached to it that you don't care about at least?
Honestly, everything was my name of some sort. Like, I go by Matt, so if you see something with Matthew Haynes, like, I have no idea. Like the closest thing you'll find are old school Gmail accounts.
Okay.
Technology scares me, right? So I've never been like a creator. This is the most creative I've ever been in my life. I'm actually doing digital art now and kind of like building up a whole thing of that. And trying to figure out how that worked was a process. Because like this is the exact opposite of what I actually planned on doing with my life, and still kind of plan on it. I'm still working at it. But yeah, like I was not a creative person. Like I always liked making my friends laugh and being stupid, and I acted and did kind of crazy stuff and made voices and was just a general like, hey, look at me kind of guy.
Has anything changed so far? I'm kidding.
No.
It's pretty much the same here. Honestly.
I just got older, more facial hair. I don't know. But yeah, I'm honestly kind of boring. What you see is what you get. Like I'll entertain the hell out of you, but yeah.
Oh no, Matt's very entertaining. He's very
yeah. He keeps us up at night with his hilarious jokes that he makes us think about for hours on end. his amazing ideas. They've
my
impacted
jokes.
me deeply. I think scarred me even, honestly.
It's true.
Matt's a bit of a villain in our circle here.
Yeah,
Matt,
I know. See, look, the cheery demeanor, don't let it fool you. I'm actually quite sadistic.
No, Matt's evil.
He actually came to my house in Canada and broke my arm just like on the doorstep.
I did.
And he
thought I was joking.
just let out a maniacal laugh like and just ran away. I haven't seen him since.
He threatened my Kej. He said, "I'm going to go to Fiji and punch you." And I said,
Yeah,
well, that was warranted because Kej was just being an ass.
Yeah, what was I doing again?
I think you were posting Maya feet.
Oh yeah, I was posting Maya's feet. Hey, no, I don't actually have a foot fetish. It's all for the bit, you know.
Yeah, it's all alleged.
Yeah. What?
But yeah, so that's me. I'm Matt. I'm the evil one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Minecraft.
So Minecraft, yes.
Minecraft. What was I gonna say? Oh, Minecraft, right? That was actually one of the first things I ever voice acted in. I was 12.
Was it a Minecraft machinima?
Fuck yeah, it was.
Cinema,
Hell yeah,
bro.
let's go.
Oh man.
It's actually okay. I can like say this proudly. The first thing I ever voice acted in. It's on my it's in like the things that I voice acted for playlist on YouTube.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. On your channel.
I can send you the link for that, and you can look
No,
at that.
I'll find it because it's on your channel.
I am so proud of it. Like it's like it's like my first foray into voice acting, right? And like I was up there. I remember doing a little thing with my friend, and he was in talks with like a pretty big Minecraft YouTuber at the time. So like he voice acted in it, and I was like, oh man, this is so sick. I don't know what voice I'm gonna do for this.
Oh, so Paul Sauce Jr.
I did like such a silly voice. I was like, "Hey everyone, it's me, and I'm doing a funny voice." That was the voice that I did for the first gig.
Wow.
Were you like 12? What?
I was 12 or 13.
This
so
was
yeah,
last year.
Yeah, and it was like last week that I did this. Like, fuck. Yeah, that was the first thing I ever did, and fuck, I've loved voice acting ever since. And it was on such a bad mic too. Like it was on a laptop mic, so you could hear the fan going.
Oh no!
Oh my god! If we could have just like an example of that, just like on the podcast here.
Yeah,
Please.
Definitely. I will put it up.
Oh god. Just open my booth door.
You know, if you said like you recorded on like a Blue Yeti or something, you know, like okay, yeah, you're starting with like a laptop mic. Okay, that is
literally
something.
just putting his face up to the battery pack, like.
Can you hear me now? I'm doing the voice, I swear.
Oh yeah. And then,
oh my gosh.
So Matt, what was your first voice acting?
I'm
voice
so
acting
glad you asked. So I will not. You know what? These are such good people. Okay, so my journey into voice acting. My journey into voice acting was actually kind of interesting. Like I said, casting call. If you go to my casting call club page, it's like on the first. I think it's on all the Ace Attorneys. You'll see that there's like 300 or 200 something. I did that within a few months. So within 8 months, I kind of like established myself, right? So the first, I don't know, month or two, I just started auditioning for everything and anything, right? Free, paid, didn't matter. This is the funny part. I was actually going to say the three things I avoided. I think it's three things. Were gotchas,
disgusting.
Minecraft machinimas.
Oh come on.
And the
Roblox. No.
Well, yeah, Roblox also. And I think I did one or two Sims until I figured out exactly what they were.
Oh my.
Yeah, so those were like the three things I just didn't do. Oh, and My Little Pony. Not because I'm not a fan of My Little Pony, but because like
the content? Was it the content specifically?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, it was a little weird. Like half of them were like just wholesome and good, and I knew they weren't going to go anywhere, and the other ones were like, I know this is going to get produced, and I don't want to be associated.
Yeah.
You know, so it was one of those.
That.
But I think, let's see, the first thing I ever did, this would definitely be the first thing that I did that kind of like continued on past, the first episode. So good job, guys. You made my dream come true. The first real job I got, the first real paid gig, and I was only slated to play 2 voices, the main character and the narrator. I ended up playing 6 more voices. So I got a pretty good bonus on that one. But I was playing a sex-addicted cowboy. The character I played was a sex-addicted cowboy in his teens and then as an adult.
Oh my, what was this?
I will not say.
This? Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's
because
fine.
it's out there, and I.
I don't think I want to look for it, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, though, is it was with my very first mic. My very first mic was a BM800. It was like a package I got from Amazon, and it sounded. It's the same mic I used for episode 1 and 2.
Right.
So that quality was not great, and yet they paid me very well because they were highly impressed. I helped them to kind of like promote their stuff and like taught them a bit about marketing. And I mean, these are like professional people too.
Wow.
So, they like have their own production company now. They've actually boomed and have gone on to other things, and they still have me come back for like smaller characters. I don't reprise.
It's good for
I don't
them.
reprise my other character.
You don't reprise
That's
horny
good for
cowboy,
them.
right?
Yeah, horny cowboy is no longer. But so that was exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I think, I have some stuff that I'll plug at the end.
Remind me
up,
to note down horny cowboy for Ace Attorney Abridged for if they do. Oh my god! If the anime does Rise from the Ashes, we'll make freaking what's his name, Jake Marshall.
Jake Marshall. Oh god.
Oh, that's ironic because that's the son's name that I had to play a little bit.
What? No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
No.
not Marshall.
Jake.
His first name is Jake.
Oh my god.
Sake, do you have any things that you want to plug real quick?
Follow me on Twitter. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What's your Twitter?
My Twitter is just @SankayyVA. I sometimes retweet things. I like a lot of things, a lot of memes. So if you're gonna follow me on that, just turn off my retweets. And
Check out the Strobe Interactive Discord server as well. We're working on the fan game Attacking the Tower. We got a blessing from Puffballs United to make this game, so I'm really happy about it. It's a Henry Stickmin one, so if you don't care about Henry Stickmin, you don't have to. Just stay here for Ace Attorney Abridged at least.
He's lying. You have to. You
have to. You actually have to.
Congratulations. You love it.
like I'm actually forcing you. Like Matt is holding a gun to both of our heads right now.
It's true. I have very long arms. Also, I'm looking at the waveform, and the peak from the is just killing me.
Also the YouTube channel that we post Ace Attorney Abridged content. We've got a lot of Ace Attorney Abridged content coming down. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you get notified when we upload.
We have Discord moderators. They constantly monitoring the chat. So just don't do anything bad. Just don't start shit, please. Or Matt's gonna have to fight you in person.
It's true, and I can do that, actually. I will find you. I've broken many arms. Sanka can attest. And we're just excited to keep going on this fantastic new experience with you in the podcast form. Well, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today, but you can look forward to more of this amazing content from the Ace Attorney Abridged podcast. I've been Matt Haynes.
SankayyVA.
Baba Booey.
I've been Kejayco, and I'm a musician, but we'll talk about that next episode. I mean, what?
Music.
If there's anything you'd like to hear us talk about or, just not talk about, you can put it in the comments section. We will be reading those.
Thank you guys for joining.
All right. Thank you.